Okay, we're gonna try, we're just trolling up so we can drift back through here again. Going after bass, northern on some little lake in northern Minnesota. Little unnamed lake, you know, because you don't want to give up your fishing spots. Anyways, you got one? You had a little bite there? Anyways, I mean, there's plenty of fish in here, it seems. We're not doing so great at boating them. They keep getting off. We've had a number of bass on. I got bit off by a northern. If there's some wind noise, I mean, that's just part of the deal here, folks. It's pretty windy out today. So apologize about that, but I don't have a muff for the mic. I'm just doing this off my iPhone. But did you get one? No. Jacob was over there setting the hook. So I'm just actually trolling a Shad Rap. Got some? Okay. So anyways, it keeps coming back. You keep getting hit. Well, yeah, I don't know. I see the line in my face, man. See that? That line was in my face. Jacob's up in the front of the boat, man, doing the work. But it's funny because I'm trying to keep this trolling motor online. I got a remote for it, and it's hard in this wind because it kind of seems like you're always fighting. But Jacob's throwing a soft plastic of one of those Crush City, Rapala Crush City baits. Just sub to this channel. Good, thanks. Good to see you on, Patrick. So I don't know what's gonna happen here, how many fish we'll catch, but we'll see. See what happens. Oh man, bugs are biting me in the ankles. It's kind of commonplace here, but where I got that first one that got off, Jacob, was right kind of by the point up here. And then see, that's where you were snagged up in the right there. That's where you were snagged up, and then we drifted right. Yep. Jacob overcast. He did an overcast and got caught a shrub over there. He had to get out of the boat and go to the road and everything. There's a road right over there. Anyways, I'm just trolling a Shad Rap right now. Oh, I just got hit.
I'm getting hit too.
We're in 7.9 feet of water. So we're almost in 8 feet. But I'm gonna put a soft plastic on too. I'm gonna put on, it's called the Crush City by Rapala, the Mayor. And I'm gonna put it on a jig head, but I have to retie because that northern bit me off. And I was running an ultralight with a little, it's dang it. Let's see. Nothing? So I'm gonna, well, we'll drift. This wind is just a fight. But I'm gonna put on the soft plastic. It's gonna work better. I don't know. This Shad Raps are great. I catch a lot on Shad Raps. I don't know how many you guys who are watching. It looks like there's about 10 of you on or so. How many of you use Rapalas? So I think Shad Rap is one of the best all-around lures ever. I've caught everything on a Shad Rap. They're great for trolling for walleye. But I gotta put a jig, because this wasn't doing it, so I want a jig on. What am I hung up on here? What the heck? There. Okay. So I had this on, which is like a little, what do they call these? Clackbaits? Clackers? Man, this wind is just a bear to fight. But this is what I'm going to use. This is Crush City, the Mayor, and then I'm just going to put a Moon Eye jig on. What? Well, yeah, weeds are, that's where the fish are, bud. They're in the weeds. That's how it works. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Daddy, can you do my thing right there?
No, I cannot. You got that thing right over me. I got both my hands full. Here. What are you doing, bud?
It's right there. Can you just put it off?
Why don't you come back here? I am dealing with my own mess here, Squirt. There. Ah, I'm getting bit by these stupid black flies too, all the time. And then my going in a direction I don't want to go. Ah, these black flies. God darn. Do we have bug spray?
On me.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
we do have bug spray.
Tell you what. Dang it. Ugh, there. There. Making me bleed, man. God darn black flies, they're the worst. I don't know how many of you had to deal with those here so far this year, but okay, now we're in position we can finally start rolling. I threw out a bobber and I was getting hit, but I think it's just by little panfish. So this is a moon eye jig, okay, and it's got a keeper on it, and then I can take one of these Crush City soft plastics and just go right down the and they're supposed to be salt impregnated and whatnot, so fish are supposed to hold on to these longer. So here we go. We're gonna start catching fish now.
You just crossed over mine.
You crossed over yours? Well, why are you out by my end? You got the whole front of the boat. Why are you back in the back? This thing, rookie fisherman, man, or something. I don't know.
Gosh, Dad. We were trolling, remember?
We're not trolling. We're drifting. I told you we were gonna troll until we drift. I'm gonna get us over to that shore just a little bit more. Okay, cast into the back of the boat again. Again, he casts to the back of the boat. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. What a nice action. You can feel it. All right. So I had right away when we got in this lake, I hooked a nice one on ultralight and
More weeds.
okay, now the back of the boat's mine. You get up to the front, so pull in. Yep, you got the front, I got the back. See, got to establish rules so people aren't casting over each other here. Okay, and okay, so now Jacob, since yeah, that's it. That's where you want to go, is out that way, because we're drift fishing. So where?
Right under us.
Really? Cabbage bed under us. That could be good. The old cabbage, man. The fish like the cabbage.
Sorry, I keep getting hooked up with that.
Well, the cabbage might be stupid because it catches you, but that's also what the fish like. So, you know, pick your poison. No fish, no cabbage. Deal with cabbage. Deal with fish. Something really peaceful about fishing. It's funny, I don't know if you guys ever watch those fishing shows, but I know some people who, you know, are in the professional fishing world, and you think they're catching fish all the time. They're not. It's like this, and then what they do is they just edit the shows, so you know you only see when they're catching fish, and you don't see either. You don't see their when they goof up and break the hooks off and whatnot, or not break the hooks off, but did you get one? Oh, I just got tapped and I got one. Oh, he got off.
I got one.
Did you get one?
Yep.
Jacob's got one. Jacob has got a fish.
Oh,
God darn, how come we are losing these fish? We are not setting the hook good enough.
no, it was me. No, it was a fish. I'm setting the hook fine. I keep breaking off.
Yeah, mine kind of drugged me in the weeds a little bit and then he got off, so. Let's see, I'll try over this way.
Oh, I got one.
You got one.
This is a real one.
Keep it tight, man.
This is a real one.
Keep it tight. Okay, let's boat this. We're gonna boat a fish here. This is totally epic. All right, I'm gonna turn this.
Oh, it's a big.
Oh yeah!
Oh, no.
He threw ya?
He got off.
Yeah, you gotta keep it tight. Even when they're dancing, you gotta just reel in on those things. As soon as they can shake your hook, that's what they do. What's that?
Talking to the fish. Get my thing.
Yeah, that's where I had that first one right away.
Oh, I think it's actually
That might be just a different fish.
I keep thinking
Yeah, well, I gotta. All right, we'll see. Jacob just had one on. It was a nice fish, splashed up out of the water, and he lost it. But you know, it's a pinch point. We're in these narrows.
Can't believe that one. What?
No, missed it.
Yeah, I missed it.
Tell you what, man, that was a
Like there.
that was a nice fish he had on. I mean, it's only a single hook. It's not like Rapalas where you got 2 treble hooks. You know what I mean? You got to hammer it home. And when they get on top of the water like that, Jacob, you've got to keep tight, because their goal is to shake you. You know, that's what they're trying to do, shake your.
Hold it. Huh.
How aggressive are they? I mean, are you finding they're hitting fast or slow? Mine were kind of. I was reeling slow when they were hitting. But you had 2 up there, right? You had one on and one you missed? Well, that's right off that point. That's good structure, so maybe we should go back and hit it again, huh? Want to go hit the point again? All right, let's try it. Swinging the boat around here. Gonna go back for another pass where Jacob had those fish on. There's bass in here, man. It's fun. I mean, you know, we like catching walleye, we like catching panfish, we like catching all of it. But bass is a lot of fun.
This is the funnest.
Funnest. Jacob thinks it's the funnest. Okay, I tend to agree. I love bass. They put up a good fight, you know.
Some of these things, I keep eating.
Okay. We're going in the wind. I got my trolling motor set on max. And we're only going half a mile an hour. That's how windy it is. How bad we're buffeting the wind. You guys are probably getting wind noise on the phone, I would wager. Look at that. It just wants to turn the boat sideways. See that, Jacob? How I got to turn the motor that way just to keep the thing going. Oh, dang it. Wasn't close enough tension there. Missed one. Could have been back in weeds. I'm going to check. Maybe it's just weeds. Nope, no weeds on the lure. Okay. And this is like, this is a fight though, trying to keep this motor going, but it's getting late on us fast too. That's the thing about fishing. Never seems to be as late as it gets. As late as fast as it gets, I should say. Did you get one? Weeds. I'm just trying to get us back up off this point so we can get back into them. Sorry, I should just turn on the motor to motor in this wind. I'm getting us out there though. Anyways, yeah, this soft plastic. I mean, we're not getting great hook sets here. I don't know what's going on. The lure is certainly working. This crush northern. All right, I'm gonna just turn the boat sideways, then we'll drift again, Jacob. Okay, we're on the drift again. You did what now?
I'm gonna cast it to the side so that
Yeah, sounds good.
What?
Getting some weeds? Looks like you're on weeds there.
Yeah, I think that was a cabbage right there.
It's possible. Cabbage, man. Cabbage is kind of a mixed blessing. It's where the fish are, but it's tough to fish in. Such a nice day, but let's get 4:40, man. I'm gonna have to go home and cook burgers pretty soon, huh, Jacob? Yeah, we gotta catch something here off this lake. We're not. Yeah, we don't get skunked. We don't do that. We don't get skunked. It's a rule. It's a rule. You don't want to leave a lake without a fish in the boat. And we've had all these fish on and not a single fish in the boat. Crazy. Yeah, from that time. Alright, I'm gonna go this way since Jacob crosses to the back all the time. Back here. Kind of working against the drift now, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, I got it. Holy cats. That's a fish. Oh, come on, you see, you gotta see he was up in the water, like up off the water, Jacob, and you gotta just keep with him because these punks like to just get off. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Come on, you. Yeah, there we go. Ha 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 ha. Woo! It's about.
That's the same one I think that I had on.
Oh, it's a totally different fish, I'm sure.
It's like the exact same size.
So there it is. This is the bait is this Mayer with the Moon Eye jig, and you know, not a monster. What is he, about a pound and a halfer type of thing? But he's a pretty fish. We'll let him go. They fight like the devil. Here he goes. Ha ha! We got one in the boat. Let's make it happen, Jacob. No skunk now. That's right. Woo! Oh yeah, that put some energy in me. Okay, now we're gonna get another one. Turn this just a little. Get another one here. Yeah, we're in about 6.6 feet of water, but I think that bass just came out of about 8 feet where he hit. This lake gets down to 43 feet. It's little, but it gets deep. And you know, these types of things, they're like, you can almost have them, you know, I don't know if you guys know what a countdown lure is, but that's where you count down like a foot a second. And almost most lures are like a foot a second, so you can take something like this and call it a foot a second. And that way you can let it drop a few feet before you start retrieving. Which one we cast. wind
I
will
was
just,
going with the wind, it just sent it.
the wind sends it.
That's how I got my frog stuck in the tree.
That's right. Yeah, Jacob got his frog stuck in the tree, but when you're fighting wind like this, oh, I weeded. Not I weeded. There's that cabbage bed. I bet I'm right above it.
Oh, there's a bass right there.
Right there.
Like right there.
You missed it, huh? You sure wasn't a northern following you?
It might have been
Usually northerns will follow you right to the boat like that. No, nothing there.
That was an okay cast for testing it.
That one I had on the ultralight was bigger though. That was a bigger fish. Okay, I'm gonna go crosswind this time like that. I'm losing so much of the retrieve to the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty out here, isn't it? Just out on the water, Jacob. I love it. It's kind of like reliving my childhood because I've been out fishing with my kid a bunch this year, and we've been bobber fishing with worms a bunch. In fact, I'm going to throw out a bobber right now because we're coming. This cabbage bed should be here, and I'm going to just drop a leech in there and see what happens. Let's see. Oh, where's my bobber pole? So this is ultralight. My bobber rig is ultralight, so I'm going to throw on a leech. I used to trap these as a kid, leeches, and I'd sell them to Slim Miller. I lived way out in the country, a place called Debs, Minnesota, was the closest town. Anyways, but while living there, Slim was literally the only black man anywhere around, and everybody loved him. Everybody loved him because he was he worked hard. He had a lawn mowing business, and then he supplied the bait stores with bait. And you know, it's kind of interesting. I hear all this talk about racism or whatever, and you know, rural America. And Slim Miller was just our people. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I just find it interesting, the narratives that are built around that whole issue, because I think it's just garbage. But let's see. What are we at here for depth? 7'7".
Daddy, look at this.
I'm gonna have to go deeper.
Daddy, look.
What happened?
Through the tail.
What'd you put through the tail? What?
Nothing. It got stabbed through the tail as I was
Oh. All right, here we go. I'm throwing out a bobber. Oh, I got wrapped around. Shoot, my leech, my hook. Got wrapped around. There we go. Bobber's out. We'll see how this works. I'm only down like, this is almost, we're in 8 feet. Something bit you off? It's a northern then. It's biting you off, it's a northern.
Yep.
Jacob got bit off. Did it take your snap too then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerks. You know, maybe we should run some, I don't know, shad wraps for northern. Whoop, I'm down. Oh, I missed it. God darn you, commie.
I'll go.
Oh, you commie pig. Dang, that thing took it good. Okay, what are you doing?
I was gonna find a snap, but I guess I'll just bob our fish with you. There's no bobber. There's no bobber.
Might not be. Take my Mayer. Use that.
This?
Yeah. That Northern will have a hard time cutting that off because it's braided line. Listen to that thing, man. I just missed that fish. That really took the bobber. I wonder if that was a little panfish that was just really... I'm gonna hit anchor on the trolling motor. I'll kind of hold us in position here. Since I got a trolling motor, I can just hit anchor on it. And it's supposed to just kind of hold you in position. It's not perfect, but it does all right. And I'm gonna go a little deeper with my bobber since we're here. And then, oh hey, look at that, Jacob. Look at the sky. Is that gonna storm on us? Not yet. I'm gonna try a crawler because they seem to be just, or a minnow. I don't know. I'll do a crawler. Look at these. Look at the size of these crawlers, man. These things are huge. All right, so this should get me a bass.
Oh wow, that's a crawler.
Yeah, it's actually a hook on Lindy rigs, man, for walleye. But I'm gonna just go with it whole. Like when you're fishing panfish, you have to cut them up. They're just too big. I mean, it's not like the panfish can't eat them. It's just that they don't eat them well. All right, there we go.
That looks like bass territory right there, doesn't it, Daddy?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know where to do with those lily pads.
It does. Okay, why is that not? My,
I can't.
oh geez, have I already got a fish on it? But it's not a real fish. I mean, it's a real fish, but it's not.
Oh, Daddy, I got snagged there. On that log over there.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to stop live streaming though here in a second. Look at that. Look at that cloud stuff coming. I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
just-
we're gonna need
we're gonna have to check the
Daddy,
weather.
I'm snagged.
Sorry, you're saying. Where would you snag now?
On the log.
Out on the log. You cast out. What do we got here? 7-4. All right. All right, I gotta go. We got some clouds coming over. I gotta check see if there's a storm system moving in. There was a fish on again, but it wasn't big enough. For that crawler.
Right past it.
Do that again. Just doesn't seem like my bobber's setting up like it should. And I didn't have it on anchor. I had it on. Okay, there's anchor. Let's see if something hits that now. doesn't seem like I'm at 7.1 feet here, but let me see here. Yeah, I'm too deep. Hey, Jacob. Jacob. Hey, Jacob. You're gonna have to, like, your line is getting wrapped around the boat here. You see that? You gotta reel up. 6.8. Reel up. Let's see. I'm gonna turn off the trolling motor. Should drift right into it. Push me back, backwards. It's not, we're snagged up here. Darn. Get this out of the way. Okay. Let's see if I can get us out of here. Okay. I'm back. All right. Let's see if we can get back onto some fish here. We're only in 5 feet of water right now. I think we want to be in about 7. Okay, it's coming down quick, Jacob. You're gonna be in the right depth here in just a second. You can start fishing. You're good to go. Yeah, we're in 7.72. Okay, now I've thrown the anchor mode on. All right, and there we go. Let's see how this goes. We are gonna have to get off the water though pretty soon. There we go. There my bobber's going down. That's a little fish though. I mean, a bass would just suck that thing right up. Just some little panfish doesn't even know how to eat that whole worm. See that? He can't handle it. Hear that thunder though, Jacob? We gotta clear out. All right, we got thunder on the way. We're clearing out of here. Peace out.